Hi there. Okay, what I'm talking about today, by the way, my name is Denise. I am a silver stylist with Color Street. And what I'm talking today is a bit more about nail care and specifically about nail oil. I am a big fan of these, which are I get these on Amazon, and I'll link my Amazon link. Well, I can't call it my Amazon link, but it's where I go to get them. And I buy them empty, and then I get my own jojoba oil, which is all I use, pure jojoba. And the reason why I use that is from Christine at Simply Nailogical. She is my nail expert, so to speak. And because of her, my nails look like this. Yes, they're short, but they're healthy and they're strong and they look beautiful. And it's due in large part to how I take care of them, which involves jojoba. And this is what I have right here. I spent maybe an hour earlier today refilling all of these pens with my oil, and I have a couple left. And I want to show you the process of refilling them, because each pen, I don't know, it's maybe a 2-minute process to do each of these. And I have about a dozen of them, so maybe I spent a half an hour. And these are going to last me, I don't know, a couple of months. So I think I can spend a half an hour every couple of months to do this. And when I go on Amazon to buy these empty, I get about a dozen of them, maybe a 10-pack for $9.99. So you get a lot of these for $10. And then the jojoba that I buy, I get it at Trader Joe's. That's a 4-ounce bottle, and it costs $7.99. So for $20, you have all of these, and the jojoba will last you a year. I mean, you don't use very much of it. So for $20, you're going to have a dozen of the nail oil pens plus, you know, all of the oil that's going to last you however long that does. So anyway, this is what I do. You'll notice this is a full one. And then this is one that's about almost done. And you'll see there's a plunger in here. And as you twist, the plunger inside pushes the product out through the brush. And then I got one right here that's almost empty. And as you twist it, well, here, might as well put some on. And yes, I have polish on, but I have a little tiny gap at the end of where my cuticle is. So, oh, and here it just popped off. Okay, what'll happen, you'll get to a point where you can't turn the top of it anymore, and it'll either click and then all of a sudden just the end of it'll just come off, or it'll just keep spinning and spinning, but the product won't be coming out anymore. And when that happens, what you have to do is just take it and just grab it and just pull it, and it'll just come right off. And I'm using a full one to demonstrate, so I got to put this one back on, but see, so this one's working again. Oh, now there's oil on the inside of here. Oh well, I'll fix that in a minute. Anyway, so when the tube is empty, the end will just pop off, and then you set this aside, and then what you have to do is take this out and reset the plunger. And what you have to do to reset the plunger, and now I'm getting oil on my hand. That's okay. Oh, by the way, jojoba is fabulous for your skin. I put it in my hair. Can you see how shiny my hair is? That's because I put jojoba in it. Look at that. And my hair doesn't get oily and gross unless I put too much. So I only use a couple of drops, rub it on my palms, and then run it through my hair. But anyway, so to fix the plunger, you're going to have this little piece, which is kind of like the buffer. This little piece should come down here. And then you have to determine which way to screw it on there. So this is the correct direction, because as you can see, it's just coming down closer to my fingers here. So all you've got to do really is just keep screwing this on there until you meet the other end. This is very strenuous. It's a workout. Oi. So this is the hard part. Let me switch hands now. Oh, no, wrong way. So you can see it's almost joining the end again. And then when it gets all the way down to you can't do it anymore, then you're done with that. So then put that aside. And then what you need is to take the brush out. So you need to take the brush out of this now. And then for that, I just get my pusher, and then you just poke it in there and it comes right out. Come on, you just did. I felt it. There we go. So you take the brush out, and then what I do is I have these little wipey cleaning thingies. I mean, Clorox makes them, Lysol makes them. You can pretty much get them anywhere. Personally, I like the Lysol ones because they smell nice. But what I do with this, because the only thing that really needs to be clean and sanitized is the brush. As far as I'm concerned, what I do is I get the jojoba and I pour it into this bottle, which is, you know, brown bottle. It's better to use a dark colored bottle that light will not penetrate so that the jojoba stays fresh. But, you know, from the bottle that it gets manufactured directly in here, I don't consider that contaminated or unclean anymore. And then it goes directly from there into the brush. So, you know, there's no dirt or anything that would render the oil unusable at all to me. So what I do with this is I take it and I kind of like give it a good little scrubby the brush onto the cleaning. I've used water in the past, but what I found is that way down here, because this is like a plastic, like silicone material that the brush is, and way down here at the very bottom of it, it starts to get discolored, and that's mold. Ugh, we don't want mold. So I don't get them wet anymore. I just use this because this is not wet. It's, you know, it's my earring weird. So I just give this a little scrub, and you can see it's perfectly clean, totally white. There's no bad smell. But if you ever see it getting gray or discolored down here, or if you notice any kind of discernible odor other than nothing, just throw it out, because that means that it's contaminated. So anyway, now that you've got this cleaned and you've got this back down again, so these are going to be the parts of your you've got the lid, and then you've got these other two things. So what you do is you take this and put it in the top like that, and then you take the lid with the little jagged thing on it. There's that one, and then where's the other one? Oh, here it is. There's the jagged one, which goes on the top here, and then this one goes on the bottom after the brush is back. But the jagged one is the one that goes on the top here, and you can hear it clicking, and that means that the ratchet is going to be pushing the plunger from in here. So now that you've got that done, come back over here with your oil dropper, and you just fill it up like so. Good. And then you just put your brush on. And to pop your brush on, you have to kind of like give it a little shove, and it'll click back into place. And then you'll see that there's a little air bubble in there, which is what you want, because if you put it any closer to that, what'll happen is when you put the brush back on there, it'll squirt the oil out, and it's almost like you filled it too much. But you can see that it's disappearing, the air bubble, and then you'll see it coming out of the brush in just a second. Yep, there it is. So this one is ready. All done. So that's basically it. This is a very easy procedure. This video is 8 minutes long, and I probably spent the first couple minutes talking about other stuff. But anyway, this is what I do, and it's easy. And I have one of these in my handbag. I have one by my couch where I sit. I have one by my computer, and I have one on my nightstand, and then I have one in my car. So yeah, I have a lot of these. They're everywhere, because that way it reminds me to put it on all the time. And there's really no excuse to not put it on, because you have all of these now, having gone on Amazon and go to Trader Joe's. It's easy. And, you know, when you buy these that are filled already, you really don't know what's in there. So if you fill it yourself, that way you can put your jojoba. If you want to add some vitamin E oil or any other thing that you want to put onto your nails, go for it. But for me, and this is what I learned from Christina at Simply Nail Logical, your hard nail plate will not absorb anything except water and sebum, which is the natural oil that your body produces, and jojoba. Now, your cuticle and your skin will absorb other things, but your hard nail plate doesn't absorb all the other, like apricot oil, Olive oil, your hard nail plate does not absorb those because the molecules in the oils are too big. But jojoba mimics sebum, which is why your body loves it so much. I mean, look at my skin. I'll tell you how old I am. You won't believe me. I'm 62. And like, I admit that I'm plump. I'm a fluffy girl, but still, I mean, it's because of the jojoba. I've got the glow. I mean, I admit it. I have, you know, I got bopped over the head by the beautiful hair and the beautiful skin fairy. I have a big belly and I have a big booty, you know? I mean, I'm not perfect by any means, but I mean, I just, this stuff, I'm telling you, your body loves it. And it's good for your skin. I put it on my feet. I put it on my nails and my hair. It's just good all around body care, the jojoba is. And the reason I get it at Trader Joe's is because it's inexpensive. It's only, what did I say, $7.99, and that's a big, huge 4-ounce bottle. So you can't go wrong. You really can't. So that's my my nail care thing, my oil thing. And I guess that's it for now. So have a happy day, and I will... Oh, I'm going to be doing... Okay, lashes, quick lash update. This is day 65. Right, sorry. This is day 65, and my nails are awesome, but my lashes are gorgeous. And I'm going to do another application video in the morning. So I will see you there. Have a good night. Bye.